guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Firstly, Joan Laporta and Jordi Cryuff had a meeting in Monaco with Mino Raiola to discuss the transfers of Erling Haaland and also Mazraoui. The main topic that was discussed in this meeting was the salary of both players, and right now Barcelona are leading the race alongside Man City to sign Erling Haaland in the summer. Now also, Xavi's priority in the summer is to reinforce the defense. Right now, Azpilicueta and Christensen are both very close to joining Barcelona, but also Xavi is a big fan of Kalidou Koulibaly, but Napoli are asking for a very high transfer fee, so that will be difficult. But also on Wednesday, the Super League will announce its return. It will be announced by the Juventus president Andrea Agnelli alongside Florentino Perez from Real Madrid and Joan Laporta from Barcelona. There'll be new rules, new styles, new system, all that sort of stuff. It'll be 100% a new revamp, and they want to push for this as a replacement for the Champions League. And lastly, Busquets could be joining the MLS with Inter Miami and David Beckham to play alongside Luis Suarez and Leo Messi. Busquets' contract ends in June 2023 with Barcelona, and he could retire in the MLS instead of at the Camp Nou. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get the 300 likes in this video. It'll be very much appreciated. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Before we get into this video is sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped have engineered the ultimate groom and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and an incredible, comfortable grooming experience. Now, we've all had those moments in the bathroom when you're doing your business, whether it's on your face or somewhere else, and you get those cuts, you get those nicks, and they just hurt you for the rest of the day. But with the Lawnmower 4.0, the trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. Now, with the Lawnmower 4.0, you also get that multifunctional on and off switch that also has travel lock as well, and it also gives you the ability to turn on the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for those more precise shaves. Now, my favorite part of the new Lawnmower 4.0 is the wireless charging. You just pop it on the stand, boom, you're done. You plug it in, that's it. No wires hanging anywhere, nothing like that. It's absolutely convenient, and also it is waterproof. You can use it in the shower, in the bathtub, while you're washing your face. Of course, the LED works in the shower as well. It's an absolutely perfect combination. And the best part is you can get 20% off your order plus free shipping if you use my code BarcaBoy, so go check it out. Your balls will thank you. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The biggest news has been that Joan Laporta had another meeting with Mino Raiola for the transfer of both Erling Haaland and also Mazraoui. The meeting took place a few weeks ago in Monaco, and also Jordi Cryuff was part of that meeting as well. The news broke from the Dutch outlet The Telegraph from Mike Vergri, and he came out saying that Joan Laporta and Jordi Cryuff visited Mino Raiola in his offices in Monaco to discuss the signing of both Erling Haaland and Mazraoui. During the meeting, Mazraoui's possible salary was discussed since Barcelona won't pay a transfer fee because he'll be a free agent. His salary won't be an issue, and the player likes Barcelona. And Haaland's salary demands range between 25 million and 30 million euros per season, and of course the transfer fee would be his 75 million euro release clause. So Haaland's asking for around 515,000 euros per week as his starting salary if he joins Barcelona in the summer. Now, Mazraoui, I think if Barcelona end up offering him a contract at any given point, it will happen. He will join Barcelona. The question is, will he have a better sporting offer from, say, for example, Borussia Dortmund or AC Milan? We'll wait and see, and of course, that's his future as well will have a big consideration in that, but mainly Erling Haaland. I think the race for Erling Haaland right now is getting tighter and tighter. Of course, in about a month or so, we'll know whether or not he'll be leaving Borussia Dortmund or not. And also, Fabrizio Romano came out back in that statement as well, saying the meeting between Joan Laporta and Mino Raiola took place on February the 16th in Monaco. Jordi Cryuff was also there. Erling Haaland was one of the main players discussed, but not the only player discussed. There were many names on the table as well. Now, we know a lot of other Mino Raiola clients that we've been linked with a lot. You know, the list goes on and on. The lit, yada yada yada. Those apparently were discussed as well. But of course, the main focus of that meeting was on Haaland and Mazraoui. These two deals for Barcelona, they're pushing very hard, but again, there will be competition. But for Erling Haaland, the main point for joining Barcelona is the sporting project. Gol España came out saying that Erling Haaland's intention is to be the leader of a winning project. He could make a decision on his future along with his family and agent around the end of March, but at this moment, no decision has been made whatsoever. The chances of staying at Borussia Dortmund are very slim. So again, The thing is, with all these news, they're all pointing towards Barcelona, but the problem is it won't be that easy. Joan Laporta was doing, media work during the documentary for the Barcelona Feminine team. He was asked about, Erling Haaland. He said, we worked very well this winter market, and the idea is to do even better in the summer, and he smiled. So again, no hints about Erling Haaland whatsoever, but the idea is still there. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona will do everything to sign Haaland. We will fight as long as it takes, says sources close to Laporta. Haaland isn't expected to stay at Borussia Dortmund for another season and could make a decision on his future at the end of March. Right now, I would say Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Manchester City are the three teams right now that are pushing and leading the race for Erling Haaland. But again, from that statement from Gol España, Haaland wants to be the leader of a sporting project. And Real Madrid, it won't be him, it will be Kylian Mbappe. They have Vinicius Jr., they have Karim Benzema. He can barely fit into the team. So unless Mbappe does not go to Real Madrid this summer, I think Erling Haaland will not go to Real Madrid. Then you have City and Barcelona. Of course, City bought Julian Alvarez, another striker, for around 20 to 25 million euros. The problem is that his father played for Man City for like a season or two, and his father is pushing him to join Manchester City. I think that's what Blaugrana Planet said a few days ago. He's been getting some of this news right, so gotta give him some credit for that. And then you have Mino Raiola saying, look, Barcelona is a bigger club. Pep's gonna leave in like 1 or 2 seasons. Their squad right now is getting older. They won't be that good in 1 or 2 years. Barcelona have an up-and-coming team. So it's going to be up to Erling Haaland. You have his father saying go to Man City. You have his agent saying I'd rather you go to Barcelona than Man City. In the end, though, it will be down to his decision. And we're going to have to wait and see. Again, we have to push. We're going to have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing over the next few weeks. The thing is, right, I don't see Man City having any meetings with Mino Raiola. This is not the first meeting, by the way. We had our first meeting, I think, in January, now in February. Man City had not met with Mino Raiola whatsoever. And also, Pep and Mino Raiola don't have beef. They don't, since it's a lot-time deal for Barcelona, they haven't been on the same page. So again, everything right now is pointing towards Barcelona, but it won't be that easy. We'll wait and see. But again, the #1 target and the dream signing for Barcelona in the summer is, of course, Erling Haaland. Now, along with the striker, the other priority for Barcelona in the summer is to reinforce the defense. And Xavi right now is requesting a signing of a very strong and top center back. One of those names on the table is Kalidou Koulibaly. First, coming in from Cat Radio, they've come out saying that Barcelona are exploring the market for a center back who's out of contract or available for cheap. Kalidou Koulibaly is one of the defenders that Xavi likes. His contract expires not this summer, but next summer in June 2023. Now, of course, we faced Napoli twice at the Camp Nou. He was world class. Second leg with the rest of the team, he wasn't that great, but in the end, his center back partner is not that great. Again, just imagine him and Araujo as a center back partnership. That would be golden. But there is one problem. Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo came out saying that Kalidou Koulibaly is a player who Xavi likes, but Napoli want at least 70 million euros to sell him, despite the fact that his contract ends in June 2023. I mean, whatever. They've made 7 renewal proposals to him, but the player is not interested as of right now, and Barcelona will not enter a bidding war or pay, over the price money for Koulibaly, despite the fact that Xavi likes him a lot. Christensen, Azpilicueta, and Koundé, who's also very expensive, are also on Barcelona's list. The free signings are the most viable at the moment. So, Napoli wants 70 million euros for a guy who's going to be leaving their club for free in a year. Makes no sense. Apparently, Koulibaly right now does not want to renew his contract. Of course, anything can happen, anything can change. Again, I think he'd be great. He's about, 29 years old, entering the prime of his career near the end as well. I mean, I would pay 20, maybe 30 with add-ons, but nowhere near 70. So again, this deal is looking unlikely unless, of course, Napoli changed their asking price. But like Gabriel Sanz just mentioned from Mundo Deportivo, the 2 main priorities for Barcelona in the center back position are Azpilicueta and also Andreas Christensen. Fabrizio Romano came out saying that Barcelona have approached both Azpilicueta and Christensen. No full agreement quite yet. Barcelona and Bayern Munich are interested in signing Andreas Christensen since January, still in talks. So again, if Azpilicueta does not renew his contract, or Chelsea let him go for free this summer, 100% I think he'll join Barcelona. But Christensen is a bit difficult because of the money he's asking for. But there have been a lot of developments around Christensen. First, coming in from Goal Germany, from Blind, they've come out saying that at Chelsea they expect that Andreas Christensen will move to Barcelona in the summer as he won't renew his contract. The player's size conveys that the move to Bayern Munich is still possible, but they're also in talks with Barcelona. Sport Blind in Germany, again very close to Bayern Munich, they came out saying that Barcelona are currently leading the race to sign Andreas Christensen on a free transfer. Bayern Munich are also aware of this. A contract renewal with Chelsea seems very unlikely, at the moment. So again, the two rivals for Christensen right now are Barcelona and Bayern Munich. From the Bayern Munich side, they're saying that Barcelona are leading the race. From Barcelona, we're saying, we're still talking right now. He's asking for a lot of money, nothing advanced quite yet. So we'll wait and see. This Chelsea duo for right now for Azpilicueta and of course Christensen. Barcelona have them on the radar 110%, both coming in on a free deal, both quality players, but again, not that next level, for example, like a Koulibaly or a De Ligt, good rotation squad players to come in for injuries. I think they'd be great for the Barcelona squad. The question is, who's going to be coming in? Azpilicueta, Christensen, or maybe even both. Now, along with Christensen and Azpilicueta, there is another Chelsea player that Barcelona, and more specifically Xavi, is interested in, and that is Saul Niguez. He's coming back to haunt us. Alfredo Martinez, one of the best sources in Barcelona, has come out saying that Barcelona are attentive to the situation of Saul Niguez. Saul has always been liked by Xavi and the sports management team, and Xavi likes his profile as well. Atletico Madrid's Griezmann signing payment is pending, and Saul could be used as a bargaining chip. So apparently, Atletico Madrid don't want to pay Barcelona the 40 million euros and would rather offer, Saul Niguez to bring that price down. I'd rather have the money, to be honest. We've been thinking about this money now for a season. We did like a 2-year loan just so we can get this money. I think Saul's a decent player, but will he fit in that midfield? Busquets, De Jong, Pedri, Gavi, Nico. Is there room for Saul Niguez? Will it just be, a replacement for Ricky Puig, who's set to leave the club in the summer? I'm not quite too sure. Of course, Saul, very versatile player, can play. He's like basically Roberto. You know what? If Roberto leaves for free, I would understand this deal happening, but he shouldn't be the priority for Barcelona. I'd rather have that money in the bank and use it on other transfers like a Koundé, like a De Ligt, maybe like another strong midfielder in the Tchouaméni, something like that, a young upcoming midfielder to fit the profile of the squad. We'll wait and see. Xavi does really like him, and of course the relationship between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona is very strong, so something could happen in the future, but again, this will not be a priority for Barcelona. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Just one update today on the contract renewal of Ousmane Dembele coming in from Mundo Deportivo. They've come out saying since the winter market closed in January, neither Ousmane Dembele or his agent nor Barcelona have made any movements to try and extend his contract, which of course ends in June the 30th of this year. So again, since the winter market closed, so now about a month or so since then, no talks between Barcelona, his agent Moussa Sissoko, or Dembele himself. Now we're hearing rumors right now that he could still sign a deal right now. Xavi really likes him and Dembele still wants to stay here, but he wants some money from Barcelona. Back and forth, back and forth. The only way this happens, in my opinion, is if Ousmane Dembele goes to Barcelona and said, remember that first contract renewal offer you offered me? I will take that right now. That is the only way. There's going to be no negotiations, no renegotiations right now. Nothing will happen. We won't sit down and talk all over again. Either go back to that contract that Barcelona offered you, or adios amigo. It's looking like adios amigo, but again, Dembele wants to stay, Xavi wants him to stay, the club wants him to stay as well, but they don't want to offer him ridiculous amount of money, around 800k a week reportedly. It's what Ousmane Dembele is asking for. We'll wait and see, but again, very, very unlikely. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, it's a bit of a shocker. It is the captain of the club, Sergio Busquets. It's coming in from Xavi Campos from TV3, and also Fabrizio Romano came out back in his statement as well. Xavi Campos came out saying that Sergio Busquets could retire in the MLS in the USA after possibly playing at Inter Miami with both Leo Messi and Luis Suarez. Now, of course, Busi's contract expires next summer in June 2023. He will not leave before that. He's 100% going to stay for the rest of this season and next season as well. The question is, after that, what will happen? Apparently Busquets wants to retire in the MLS. We've seen a lot of interviews back in 2018, 2019, 2020. He talks a lot about the MLS. He likes the league. He wants to go there and play there at some point. And of course, Messi and Suarez, David Beckham, Inter Miami. There's been a lot of talks over the past few years. This could happen. I would not be surprised if it happened, but I would love to see Busquets. I would love to see one of these legends retire at Barcelona. We've seen Xavi go to Qatar and he has to go to Japan. When was the last time a legend retired at Barcelona? I think it was Puyol, but I would love to see Busi retire at Barcelona. With these rumors, I don't think it will happen because he's talking with the MLS. He wants to go to Inter Miami. I mean, it could happen. Will it happen? I think it depends on Suarez and Messi. I don't see Messi going there. I think Suarez will go there. I think his contract expires this summer, so we don't know what will happen. Will he go now? Will he go maybe in a year or two when Busi goes? He could go to Aston Villa for a year, play with Coutinho and Gerrard, and then go to Inter Miami. I think it would be down to one of those two going there. I think if one of them to go there, maybe Busi will consider it, but it's too early to discuss it right now. It won't happen until at least 2023, but again, Busquets is considering a move to the MLS when his contract expires at Barcelona and retiring there instead of at Barcelona. Let's now discuss some of the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, on the loan coming in from Goldman Sachs to help Espai Barca, apparently they don't want to play for the Palau Blaugrana, which of course is a basketball stadium. This is coming in from Sergio Escudero from ARA. He's come out saying that Goldman Sachs are only interested in financing the restructure of the Camp Nou and not the Palau Blaugrana, which is 420 million euros out of the 1.5 billion euros that's allocated. Fernando Rivera traveled to USA just before resigning but failed to materialize anything. So the budget could be lowered now. Palau could be staying the way it is. Of course, Barcelona have this very important. I think this is the basketball home, but also could be the hockey home. They can, switch the field or whatever it is, the court. So we'll have to wait and see. Again, 420 million euros. That is a lot of the 1.5 billion. Again, Goldman Sachs don't want to fund that. They're only interested in funding the new Barcelona stadium, which of course is Espai Barca. We'll wait and see. But again, Fernando Rivera, quick update on him. Of course, he resigned as a Barcelona CEO. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona are looking for a very financial profile to replace Fernando Rivera as the CEO. He's been key in decisions such as financing Espai Barca and agreeing a deal with CVC to obtain income quickly and have more options ahead of the transfer window. So we'll wait and see. Again, Fernando Rivera will stay until Barcelona find a replacement. But again, he is kind of pushing Barcelona like, yo, find a replacement. I want to cut. So we'll wait and see if Joan Laporta is looking for that right now. He's a lot on his plate, a lot of things to worry about. But again, looking for a CEO is going to be up there with one of his priorities. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is that the Super League is planning its return on Wednesday. Of course, not tomorrow, but after tomorrow. Coming in from the Telegraph from the UK, they've come out saying that Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus are set to revive the Super League project this week. They removed the idea of permanent members, which was highly unpopular, and replaced it with qualifications for domestic leagues. The return of the Super League will be announced on March the 2nd by the Juventus president and also co-owner Andrea Agnelli. It will now be an open league. Real Madrid and Barcelona and Juventus will earn massive fee from the sponsor when it starts. There are many new surprises as well. Again, from the beginning, I was against the Super League, but with Barcelona, you have to accept it because we're desperate for money. So I understand that. I'm kind of a guy that doesn't like change that much. I kind of like everything to stay the same. Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup, just keep it the way it is. But UEFA do take a lot of that money. We get 10 million euros for winning the Champions League. That's quite unfair in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. It's going to be difficult, of course. Everyone's going to oppose a bit. Again, it's going to be difficult to run again, so we'll wait and see. But again, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus will earn most of the money for the first few years if this does go ahead because they co-founded. Everyone else ditched them. So if it goes ahead, Barcelona will earn a lot of money. We can sign a lot of players. You can invest in, Espai Barca, the Palau Blaugrana. So we'll wait and see. I think it's going to fail, to be honest. I think the whole entire world of football is against it, but you never know. They could just force it, and then in the end we get used to it. The Spanish Super Cup, I didn't like the new format, playing a 2 tournament. Like Real Madrid won it, they didn't win this, the Copa del Rey or La Liga, but now I'm used to it, so we'll wait and see. But again, this Wednesday, the Super League are planning their return. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly about Erling Haaland. Do you see Barcelona as a favorite to sign him this summer or not? Secondly, on Koulibaly, would you pay that money for him, 70 million euros for his age and his quality? Thirdly, on the Super League, think it will happen or not? I think they'll actually convince a lot of people and it'll go ahead. And lastly, Busquets joining Inter Miami to play with Messi and Suarez again. Do you think it will happen, or do you think he'll retire at Barcelona? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.